Hello, kumusta kayo guys? How are you today? Today is April 13. Let's start our update with the Bureau of Immigration press release. This is one less thing that Filipinos need to do. So, nababawasan yung gagawin nyo. For Filipinos po arriving from abroad, arriving in the Philippines, hindi na po kailangan mag-fill out ng arrival cards. The Bureau of Immigration Ports Operations Division Chief said that the disembarkation cards or arrival cards by Filipino passengers will be stopped following the sharp decline in the number of COVID-19 cases in the country. Dahil mababa na masyado yung COVID numbers, tingin nila hindi na kailangan ng mga Pilipino mag-fill out ng arrival card. If you can remember guys, during pre-pandemic, wala pang COVID, di ba hindi naman talaga tayo required, Filipino citizens, mag-fill out ng arrival card. So balik na po siya sa normal na hindi na talaga tayo mag-fill out. Para sa mga foreigners na lang po iyan. According to the immigration, this move is part of the Bureau of Immigration efforts to ease its travel requirements for arriving Filipinos and facilitate their fast and hassle-free entry into their own country. Ginamit lang naman yung arrival card for contact tracing, pero for now, di na siya. At saka aside from that, there is already one health pass. So parang redundant na din. So yun lang, if ever you are handed out sa airline ng arrival card, hindi mo na siya kailangan fill upan if you are a Filipino citizen. While foreigners, former Filipinos need to fill it out. Now, it's really good, bit by bit, COVID requirements are being lifted and removed. We're hoping next time, One Health Pass, One Health Pass. Jennifer, how about One Health Pass? Kailangan pa rin ba? Do we still have to fill it out? Yes. One Health Pass is still a mandatory form that you need to fill out po for all passengers of all ages. Yan. The thing with One Health Pass, no, it always has issues, glitches, sometimes hindi siya ma-access. Like now, mahirap na siyang i-edit. Like you need to make it correct for the first time na mag-register ka. And I was just thinking, no, based on my observations, no, in One Health Pass, you are required to submit your negative test result, your vaccination proof. However, upon arrival, kailangan mo pa rin siyang ilabas. You still need to take it out. So, what was the point of uploading it in One Health Pass in the first place then? Diba? I think One Health Pass should at least be simplified. Yung mga questions doon na hindi naman, I feel like some of the questions irrelevant doon sa contact tracing purpose. Like, they ask about your address abroad, about your occupation, and Philippine number. They ask about Philippine number. Not many people have connection with Philippines. No, for example, a foreign tourist who knows no one here. How can they have a Philippine number? Yun lang. Make One Health Pass at least simplified if you cannot remove it yet as of now. So, simplified sana po. Now, speaking of One Health Pass, the Department of Health gives a warning on to fake One Health Pass websites asking payment for travelers. This is nothing new. We talked about this so many times, guys. There are websites that will try to look like they are the official site, pero hindi pala. Please do not go to these sites. I want to mention the sites. PhilippineVisa.com, OnlineVisa.com, PHNTransform.com, PhilippinesHealthPass.com. These are paid services po. Do not register to these websites. No, these websites, guys. They ask for your credit card details, bank details. They ask for payment. Some $65. So do not waste your money, guys. OneHealthPass.com.ph is free. Libre po. And some of you asked me, Jennifer, I made a mistake. Oh, Jennifer, how to update? Naku po, ngayon po, it's difficult na mahirap na po i-update or i-edit ang One Health Pass. E-HTC, hindi siya unlike before na ma-edit mo pa doon. Ngayon, hindi na. So, my suggestion, if ever you make a mistake or you need to upload or edit something, just make a new registration. Huwag po kayong mag-alala. If it's the same info, it's the same email, that's totally fine. You can still make a new registration with the same information. Yun lang po. If you have mistakes or you need to update, don't hesitate na mag-register ulit. The OneHealthPass.com.ph will never ask for payment, nor your personal info or credit card, bank details, wala. just go to the official government website. Now, on to the vaccination requirement. I get a lot of messages po from people, foreign tourists or former Filipinos who want to enter the Philippines but they are unvaccinated. As of the moment po, since February 10, they are not allowed to enter the Philippines po. For foreign nationals, they need to be fully vaxxed. What's the update on that? There is no update on the lifting po. As of now, it's very unlikely that the Philippines will remove the vaccination requirement for foreign nationals. In fact, the Department of Health eyes for definition of fully vaxxed. Now, some vaccine expert panels supports the call of private sectors for the government to redefine the meaning of fully vaccinated, not to include booster shot in that requirement. Pero as of the moment, the Department of Health Undersecretary said, right now, we're still into discussing this with our experts as to how we're going to have this validity for our vaccination card so we can be able to improve further our booster vaccination. I think it was Presidential Advisor for Entrepreneurship, Joey Concepcion, who suggested that vaccine cards should have expiration. As of the moment, it's the election time. I don't see them approving this. And even the Department of Trade and Industry does not agree with this. They said that we in the economic team don't recommend that. Na i-include yung booster shot sa requirement or have the vaccination cards expiration dates. According to them, even some business groups have raised concern on this. It will be a drag to economic recovery. As you know, guys, we are just in the recovery road, no? For the very first time, like last year, we had some times that we were on the good situation and that economy was recovering, pero again there was a surge. This is the longest time I think that we've been in this very good situation na walang surge, mababa yung cases. So all good news to share. Looking at the positivity rate in the Philippines po, it's even lower for the first week of April. Yan, bumaba pa nga. So as of the moment, really guys, our COVID numbers are looking good, very low po, very low risk level. But the President says and appeals to the public, particularly in Bangsamoro Autonomous Region, which has the lowest vaccination rate in the whole Philippines. I think they're only at 26%. Napakababa. President Duterte appealed for their people to get vaccinated. No, because they're worried for this surge that may happen in 2 months, according to some experts. So for now po, unvaccinated travelers, malabo. And if you're asking when would they remove the negative test result requirement, malabo pa din po. Unlikely as of the moment. I don't see any sign at all that they will remove those requirements. With fewer cases and less demand in other countries like in the US, COVID testing sites are shutting down. As COVID numbers across the United States have gone down, some testing sites have begun closing their doors. However, international travelers might be wondering if the testing requirement will ever end. You know, especially in the news where you're hearing Canada, UK, Australia, France, they're lifting the negative test result requirement for entry. Hindi na kailangan. Well, that's not the case for the US. Now, will the US follow them? In the press briefing last April 5, Jeff Saints, President Biden's COVID-19 coordinator, said that there is no plans to change the international travel requirements at this point. And he also didn't give an update on the federal mask mandate for airplanes and public transit, which is due to expire on April 19. While Filipinos abroad have started their overseas voting po, yan, we have kababayans who already cast their vote. Char. Sino pinili nyo? Char. I hope whoever you voted for has the best interest of the Filipino people at heart, no? And you may see the news what is going on in some parts of Leyte and floodings in Cebu po. Let's pray for our kababayans, and if we can help, whether that's financially, emotionally, or by food, let's do it. So this is all the update for today po. God bless you all. Stay safe. If you have flights within the country for domestic flights, especially in areas affected by the typhoon, please stay tuned with airline advisories, or if you're Yan. So, I'll see you po with another travel update. Let's pray for our kababayans in the affected areas of the typhoon. God bless you all po.